Alright, so we're going to be looking now on how we remove the brackets, or they say expand the brackets in math. So let's go. Our first question, we're going to look on it now. Now we're given 6 outside the bracket, x plus 5. Now the rule of thumb is that anything that's outside the bracket, right, outside is multiplying all that is in the bracket. So anything on the outside is multiplying all that is inside the bracket. All right, now with that said, we can go ahead and work the question. Now the 6 is multiplying the x and the 6 is multiplying the 5. So how we remove the bracket is by multiplying what's on the outside by the first, and then multiplying again by the other, and we write down the value. So let's say, for instance, I give you this and we say 6 times x is 6x. Now earlier we mentioned that when it comes down to non-similar values, we can't add or subtract them. That's true, but we actually can multiply them. So we can't add 6 and x, we cannot add them, but we can multiply them. All right, so 6 and x will give you 6x. 6 times 5 will give you plus 30, and that's as simple as it is. All right, another one, 3 times 2x plus 7. Now we're gonna multiply what's on the outside by everything on the inside. So it's gonna be 3 times the 2x and then 3 times the 7. Now 3 times 2x, you're going to end up with 6x. Why? Because we're going to multiply the 3 by the 2x, and that's going to give us 6x. All right, so it's basically, we're saying we're having 2x and another 2x and another 2x, and we'll put them together, we get 6x. So 6x and 3 times 7 is plus 21. All right, so okay, so let's work this one with me now. 4x minus 3. So let's go. We know that when we multiply that, we're going to end up with 4x, because 4 times the x is giving us 4x. 4 times the 3 minus 3. So it's going to be, put 4 times minus 3 in your calculator, you're getting minus 12. Now here's another one. Instead of we have a number and a variable, we have 2 variables that's going to end up being multiplied, which is the x times the x and then the x times the minus 4. Now x times x, we mentioned that earlier, when we have an x times an x, we're going to get a x squared. Good. And then we know that x times minus 4x equal minus 4x. So just a quick recap, we had it as, if we have 2 times 2, we get 4. If we had x plus x, we would get 2x. I know that this 2 is actually multiplying the x, because it's saying that it's 2 values there. If we had x times x, we get x squared, and it's based on the number x's. So this is 2 x's that are there. If we had x times x would be x cubed. All right, now this is another one. Before you start to make any complaints, trust me, this is pretty simple. We are following the exact rule. The value that is on the outside will multiply whatever is inside the bracket. But here's the thing, we have 2 on the outside, but take a look at this. This is an operation that's going on right there. All right, so what's it basically saying is that this is going to be done last, so you're just going to work with the 3. So it's going to be 3 times x, 3 times 1. So let's do it. So we're going to end up with 3x plus 3 plus 1, giving us 3x plus 4. So you have to look out for this with the value there on the outside, because this is actually saying that it's going to add when everything else is done. That's like you getting 2 times 3 plus 1. You know, you're going to multiply the 2 times 3 first, which is going to give you 6 plus the 1, which would give you 7. That's exactly what is going on right here.